So what's up? What's going on, guys? Welcome to JA News.
It's up.
So after Yeezy completely dominated the sneaker game last month, Nike is back to reclaim their throne. So for today's show, we're talking upcoming sneaker releases. We also got a first look at the sequel to Adidas' most popular sneaker, and it looks like Jordan Brand has revealed that the Travis Scott cut the check is not official. So stay tuned for all of that plus more, and it's coming right up next. So after Yeezy completely dominated the month of August sneaker releases, it's great that everybody's wallets can kind of cool off now, because it almost felt like sneaker brands literally cleared out their release schedules, including Nike, which they're looking to heat things back up this weekend, of course, with Sneakers Day 2023, but there's also a particular Jordan Brand release that's starting to pick up some heat. So we're talking about the J Balvin Jordan 3 Medellin Sunset, which originally had a placeholder date to release early this month, but now looks like it will officially be releasing coming up September 23rd. And I feel like now this is the third official J Balvin Jordan collab, and after the first two releases, which felt a little more loud, I feel like this pair is a little more toned down, but of course you still got that color pop with the gradient color blocking on the back heel area. So I feel like out of the three, this is possibly his best release that we have from the Jordan Brand so far. So in preparation of this sneaker's upcoming release, the Jordan Brand's vice president, Reggie Saunders, actually spent a few days in Medellin with the Colombian star, and he did an exclusive interview with Complex in which he revealed that J Balvin's presence has been insanely important because we're being able to open up to the world. So it looks like Jordan Brand has plans to expand their global presence outside of North America, and they're banking on J Balvin to help them accomplish this goal. So you may wonder how an artist such as J Balvin gets his own official Jordan Brand collab. Well, Reggie also revealed that MJ's wife, she actually made the call, as she's a personal friend of J Balvin's. But Reggie also described that working with the star takes you into a different space and place and just shows you something different. He's a fashionista, which I love. So outside of this white Medellin Sunset pair, they also teased a black version as well, but in my personal opinion, I much more prefer this white pair for all of the reasons stated earlier. I feel like it just works better on this silhouette, and I feel like it's a lot more toned down and subtle than the previous J Balvin collabs. And I feel like on the black version, it takes it into a more loud space. So let me know, what are your guys' thoughts on this upcoming release? And do you feel like J Balvin can help Nike accomplish their goal of having a larger global impact outside of North America? And stay tuned, because it looks like Jordan Brand's vice president, Reggie Saunders, has revealed some shocking details about the upcoming Travis Scott cut the check. So stay tuned for that later, but first we got a couple of quick sneaker updates, as it looks like New Balance has finessed their own unofficial Jordan collab. So we're talking about the upcoming Joe Freshgoods New Balance 650 Stuntman, which according to the artist, a few years ago while going through old magazines for reference material, he stumbled upon a photograph of someone special wearing a pair of New Balances in a photo shoot, and simply thought, what if the story was different? So I feel like this is elite level storytelling. In order to sell an all white pair of New Balance 650s, and cool Kai, take notes, this is the way to legally finesse your own unofficial Jordan Brand collab. It's also important to note that these pairs will be individually hand numbered by Joe Freshgoods himself and limited to just 500 pairs. So be on the lookout for these dropping this Saturday, September the 9th. And we got a first look at the Adidas Samba 2.0, which gives us a little inside preview of what to expect from Adidas after Yeezy. So it looks like we got two pairs that have leaked early, one in collaboration with designer Sanya Schneider, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, and the other in collaboration with Hello Kitty. So do you guys feel like this Hello Kitty pair can give the upcoming Nike Dunk Powerpuff Girls a little run for their money? I'm not sure, but it looks like what Adidas is doing here is giving us a sequel to one of their most popular models, the Samba, and they're probably gonna build up the hype with some of these collaborative releases. Now, when comparing the Samba 2.0 to the 1.0, I can't really notice any major visible differences outside of this thicker sole that you have with the 2.0 version, which in my opinion, it kind of gives this sneaker a little more of a skate shoe feel, which is super popular right now. So we'll see what type of impact the Samba 2.0 can have when it officially releases. And it looks like Adidas is going to be riding the wheels of the Samba till they fall off. And what in the Yeezy Moon Boot am I looking at here? So if you guys didn't know, you may confuse these for a knockoff of the Yeezy insulated boot, but pictured here we have the new Crocs Echo boot, which just recently released. So this model right here is an interesting take on a boot which features a rubber sole as well as an adjustable puffer boot shaft. So we can definitely see the Yeezy influence here. And if you guys are looking to grab these, you can pick these up at your local Crocs store, which are available in 3 different colorways, and these retail for 120 bucks. And speaking of Yeezy, it looks like our guy Ye is back in Italy, as he was recently photographed in Milan with his wife, as well as Francisco Risso, who's the creative director of Marni. Now, with rumors swirling around that he has a new album on the way, fans are waiting to get an update with new music, and with New York Fashion Week kicking off tomorrow, hopefully our guy can feel inspired to give us a Yeezy update. But in the meantime, we'll see what fits he throws together with his new Marni drip, and keep it locked right here for more Yeezy updates. And lastly, before we get up out of here, Jordan Brand has revealed that the Travis Scott Cut the Check is not official. Now, earlier we talked about an exclusive interview with Complex in which they sat down with Jordan Brand Vice President Reggie Saunders. Now, during this interview, he also revealed some interesting details about collaborator Travis Scott, in which years ago they actually offered Travis his own signature model, but he actually turned it down, which is super interesting because it just shows how calculated Travis is. He kind of waited to really build up the hype, and now it's kind of the perfect time to finally deliver his own all-original silhouette. And according to Reggie, these will not be called Cut the Check, so the official name for this upcoming new Travis Scott model will not be called Cut the Check. And apparently this was a code name that was discovered by leakers, and everybody just kind of ran with it. And according to Reggie, they haven't even came up with an official name, but I'm actually calling that cap, as we're now just a couple of months away from the release. And I feel like maybe Nike felt some backlash for the Cut the Check name and are now trying to go through a quick little rebrand before these sneakers actually officially release. So let me know your guys' feedback as well as your thoughts on all of the topics covered here in today's video. We're gonna wrap things up right here, so make sure you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Love.